stirs up love with laughter and flavor you can't deny, with a smile as wide as the southern sky. Oh, Chef Jason of Alabama, the beautiful, whipping up joy, making everyday musical. A good old uncle, a friend so true, kind and cheerful in all he'll do. He's the heart of the kitchen, the soul of the feast, and every little bite our love's released.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Lunch at Uncle Jason's. Y'all, the weather has turned cool, like I've said here, and fall is in the air and I'm loving it. So I'm going to make some soup today. Now, a lot of people may call this vegetable beef soup. I've always called it hamburger soup. So I'm going to make it and show you how I do mine. And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Y'all stick around and let's get this started. Hold on. All right, y'all, I got you turned down. I got in this pot right here a little bit of olive oil and a pound of ground chuck. All I'm going to do right here, y'all, is just brown this up and then I'm going to drain it. So give me just a second and I'll get that done. Hold on. All right, y'all, this ground beef has gotten brown. And y'all, there was very little oil in here because this was a very lean ground beef. So I got that done. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put in one 32-ounce box of bone broth. And you can use beef broth, you can use beef stock, whatever you want. I'm going to use bone broth. It just has a better flavor to me. Okay, I'm going to pour all of that in there. And y'all, I got 2 beef bouillon cubes. I'm going to add those. If you want more in there, you can add more. That's all I'm going to add. Cut this back on. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my vegetables now. I got 2 stalks of celery. Just diced up. You know, they're not real small. I want them to be able to have a bite to them. I have 3 medium-sized carrots that I sliced. You know, just yay thick. I peeled them and sliced them. I have 2 small onions that I just chopped up into pieces, because you know once that cooks, all that's going to turn loose of each other and they'll come apart in there. I have some fresh green beans that I got from the farmer's market. Y'all, I just snapped them up like that. That's all. Got them in there. I got about a pound and a half of red potatoes. I like to leave them whole with the skin on. The bigger ones, I do cut them in half. And there was a couple of real big ones in there that I cut into fourths. And if you want to get, I know you can get those bags of like mini little bitty potatoes. You can do that too if you want to. That'll be totally fine. Okay, isn't that looking good already, y'all? My goodness. Okay, I've got a can of petite diced tomatoes, juice and all. I want everything in there. And then I have 1 can of the fire roasted diced tomatoes. I'm going to put both of those in there. Now I'm going to take this can. Hold on a second. I'm going to take that tomato can, y'all, and I'm going to fill it up with water and pour that 1 can of water in there. Let's give this a stir. Y'all, this already smells wonderful. This time of year though, y'all, this is the time of year I want me some good soup and a sandwich. I could eat that, oh my goodness, every day. Wouldn't bother me a bit. Alright, y'all, I got some what's this here sauce? Y'all know what it is? I can actually say it though, y'all. It's Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to put a tablespoon and a half in there. Tablespoon and a half. And I have some marjoram. Y'all, just some plain old marjoram. I'm going to put about a half a tablespoon in there. I'm going to put in a couple of bay leaves. Just nestle them down in there. And y'all, I'm probably going to have to put some more water in here because I want it a little more soupy than what it is. I want it a little more soupier than what it is. I got to remember, I can't turn my back and talk to y'all. I got to get a microphone for this thing, I know. Okay, y'all, I'm going to add to taste some onion powder. Some garlic powder. Some black pepper. And some Lowry seasoned salt. And y'all, if there's anything I'm putting in here you don't like in yours, leave it out. That's fine. If you want something added, you can. And y'all, I also have a half of a small cabbage. I'm not going to put that in right now because I don't like my cabbage to cook so long until it gets mushy. And I'm afraid before these vegetables, all of these fresh vegetables get done, that cabbage will get mushy if I put it in there right now. So I'm going to hold off on it until it's almost done. And I got about 12 minutes. And then I'll throw that cabbage in there. And I am, y'all, I think I am going to put a little more water. I just want to cover it. That was 2 cans of water. All right, y'all, and that's what we're looking at. Oh, hang on. Give me just a second. I forgot something. Y'all, I might now forgot the corn. It's a 10-ounce bag of frozen corn. I'm just putting the whole bag in there. I forgot to even get it out of the refrigerator a while ago. Y'all, this is looking so good. And this pot is so full. But it'll work, y'all. I have made this soup just like this many times in this old pot, and I promise you it's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna take me a spoon and just taste this for saltiness. And I think it could use just a dab more Lowry seasoned salt. And I'm going to put just a dab of real salt in it, y'all. I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon. Stir it up and see where I'm at. Because I want it to have some good flavor. That's what fall soups is all about, y'all. Cozy, comforting, good flavored soups. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Let's see what we got now. Ah, yeah, that's better. That's much better. Alright, y'all. I'm just going to bring this up to a boil. I'm going to reduce it down to simmer. put a lid on it and let that lid be kind of vented. And I'm going to let this cook for probably about 40-45 minutes on real slow simmer till these vegetables get done. Then I'm going to add that cabbage over here, and I'm going to cook it another 10-12 minutes, and our soup will be done. So y'all give me just a little bit and I'll come right back and show you this when it's all finished. Hang on. Alright y'all, I just wanted to bring you back real quick to show you what I meant when I said I'm going to vent this. It came up to a boil. I got it cut down to a low simmer, and I'm just going to put this lid on it, but I'm not going to completely cover it. I'm going to let it be open a little bit where some of that steam can escape. So give me just a minute. When this starts getting done in about 40-45 minutes, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, this hamburger soup's been cooking for about 40 minutes, and I wish y'all could smell this. Oh my goodness. I want to show you. And I did wash this spoon. Look at that carrot. See how tender it is? How it just cuts right through. That's where I want mine. I'm going to now add my cabbage in slowly, very slowly. And you know this cabbage will wilt down as it cooks. This soup is so filling, y'all, and so good. Especially if you serve it with some cornbread. I'm not cooking any cornbread with mine, though. I don't need it. I've got to get some of that off. So all I'm going to do now, y'all, is just let this cabbage cook in here for about 10-15 minutes until it gets tender. And we'll be ready to eat. So y'all give me another minute or two and we'll come back and fix this up. Alright y'all, this soup is done and it smells absolutely amazing. Y'all see that? All those vegetables, y'all, that beef. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to dig into a bowl of this. So give me a second and I'm going to bowl it up and we'll come right back. Alright y'all, I got me a bowl of this soup. Don't that look good? Y'all, this smells so good. And I know it's going to be good. I've ate it a bunch of times. But let's give it a try. It's hot as fire. I don't want to burn my goozle. Hold on. Y'all, that'll take you back home right there. That is absolutely amazing. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, being able to go into the farmer's market and get those fresh vegetables makes a world of difference. So if you can, while they're still good and fresh, you know, they're still coming in, run grab you some of those and make you some of this soup. This, you won't be disappointed, I promise. I know I said I'd love to have some cornbread with that, but y'all, a good grilled cheese, that'd be mighty good right now. Or like we used to do in school, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and that hamburger soup. Oh wow, that'd be amazing. But y'all, thank y'all for joining me again tonight. I appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed this little recipe. I hope you make it. It'll feed your family. It'll feed a lot. It'll feed a whole lot. I guarantee you that. But this freezes really well. So if you need to put it in containers and freeze it, it freezes and heats back up perfect. So there's no problem there. You can make this in batches and batch cook your food so you don't have to cook for the whole week. Hey, that's a great idea. But I love y'all. I want you to be blessed. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put out another video. And always know, again, I love you and I want you to be blessed. Y'all have a great day.
From gumbo pots to cooks with